Hello and welcome back to episode 5 of us playing the Master Detective Archives Raincoat game. And I'm glad to be back. I had a little bit of a break because it was far too warm. It's now a little bit colder here, and when I say a little bit colder, then I mean I'm not completely melting anymore. And I'm hoping also that the Switch is holding up because man, it's not doing great. I still don't know if it is the game or if it is the Nintendo Switch which has some issues with the heat. Still sorry for some of the smaller issues, but we are in episode 4, and it's time to do some more recordings of this because, as I said, I didn't really have much time, and because of the heat, I didn't really do much for the rest of the week. So there's time to do a little bit more before tomorrow. We have another super heat wave coming in, and yeah, it's not something my Switch enjoys a lot. But let's talk about the game really quickly. So we are now in the middle of the Nailman. We had our first victim, and we found them, and we basically established that A, the person they grabbed is not the Nailman, of course, and B, we kind of know that this is a normal person, right? Like, he's going through the window, he is making it look like he is the nail man, but in reality it's just a normal dude who is doing some really bad things under the guise of the nail man. But that's about it, right? So we will see where this is going. We don't really have anyone we can blame yet, so we have no clue who could have been, but it is pretty clear that it is just a normal human being, and we have to figure out how that goes. By the way, quick note: if you want to know which other games we are planning after we are done here, definitely make sure to check out my Discord. I will start to put down a link in the description, and then you can go into my Discord. Keep in mind when you're joining my Discord, very important, it looks super empty, right? As if nothing is there. That's just cosmetics. You need basically a role, and when you have the role, you're basically seeing all the things. But it sometimes takes a little bit till you get the role, because spam protection. Yeah. With that said, enough talk. Let's jump back into the game, shall we? I have to admit, I was missing this a little bit. Let me do my microphone here for a second. Sorry for that. There we go. Yeah, normally I'm trying to do that before I'm recording this so that you don't have to hear the pop noises and whatnot. So we have been up there, and it basically turns out that the character doesn't really want to go there yet. We are here done with the investigation, so we're going down and check it out, shall we? Let's have a look. Yes. Let's see what happens. I assume the peacekeepers are up again, and they will not be happy when they see our face. I mean, we didn't really found like any clues in that regard. Oh no, peacekeepers are still down. Kit is still there.
It's you.
Yeah.
Over here.
Huh? What's the matter?
One last thing before we're jumping into this. I will speed this up a little bit. So I will try not to interrupt every single conversation, every single thing. I'm trying to do like a little TLDR by the end of it, because we have not been playing this game for over 10 hours, and we are still in part 1 of the game. Keep in mind that the game is normally like 20 to 30 hours, and it has, as far as I know, it has like 8 cases. So yeah.
What's up? Find a body or something?
I wanna speed this up a little bit.
Over here.
Oh my god, he's not doing this the whole time.
Does this go?
Ooh.
Over here.
So kid, we didn't really want to record the whole like you saying something else. Yeah, let's grab that. There is a memory fragment. There we go. Amethyst. Alright, let's talk to the kid. What do you have to say?
While
Over
we were
here.
checking the clock tower, I took a look around the building, and I found these.
Oh.
Footprints?
That's highly unlikely with the permanent rain here.
Maybe these belong to the culprit.
Or to your dad.
What? The culprit?
I'm not sure. Let's check.
How do we know?
There are a set of footprints on the wet ground near the wall.
Wait. Is the window above
But
us?
it's only the heel portion. The only thing I can discern is that they weren't sneakers.
Fair.
They could be loafers. But the footprints seem strange.
Huh?
Oh? What's strange about them?
Look, the footprints are facing the wall.
Oh!
This looks like whoever made them was walking toward the wall.
You're saying
Towards?
the guy disappeared through the wall? We're dealing with wall-facing man now?
I love the little ghost animations.
First the nail man, and now this! It's a phantom party!
Or we are looking
And
up.
right under that window.
Oh, there we go.
Is this just a coincidence?
No,
Or does it have something to do with the murder?
this is how they got out. We had the site where they came out
What do you
from.
think? Are these the footprints of the real culprit?
Well, they are footprints.
Well, to be honest, there's not much I can say with just this. At the very least, I hope I can prove the footprints aren't his father's. Hey,
Yeah.
what kind of shoes does your dad usually wear?
Huh? His shoes? He usually wears sneakers. He was wearing them today.
Okay, I will jump in here for a second. A mechanic using sneakers? Come on, man.
Does he ever wear loafers?
Sometimes, but not usually.
It would be one thing if he didn't own a single pair of loafers, but I can't rule him out yet. Still, I wouldn't want to waste the kid's discovery of these footprints.
I mean, if he's not wearing loafers today, then
In that case, I'll remember it for you.
nice. Our little hard drive.
So, do you think you can find the real culprit?
Yeah, we don't really have a lot of clues.
Yeah, I think. Maybe. I might need a little more time, though.
I see.
Oh, but don't worry. I'll find a way.
Thank you.
I know he's worried about his dad. If he really is innocent, I want to prove it. While I'm at it, maybe I should ask him more about his father.
Very good start.
Did you notice anything different about your dad this morning?
My dad went out late last night to work on the clock, so I didn't see him this morning.
Why is he doing that, though?
He was out since last night. So he stayed the night here?
That's his job.
His job is to repair clocks?
He doesn't just repair them, he also sells them. Watches and wall clocks, too.
Oh,
Oh, so he's a watchmaker.
yeah.
Wait, the Peacekeeper report said his occupation was unknown.
Maybe he's self-employed?
Maybe it's more convenient for them if they intend to declare him as the culprit of the Nailman murders.
Oh, he's getting framed as the culprit. They made up their minds and dropped the investigation.
Does your dad also manage this clock tower?
No, he only checks on that clock once a year. But yesterday, he got an urgent request to fix it.
Oh, someone directly sent a message to
The
him.
clock wasn't keeping time, so he was called to repair it.
Oh, well then, this should, like, solve the problem,
My dad
right?
is usually happy to repair any clock, but he always grumbles about how much he hates the clock tower.
He hates it? Why?
Because he's afraid of heights.
A close spirit. I feel him.
He's scared of even climbing up the clock tower. But he bites the bullet and does his work without looking outside.
Well, that's some dedication.
Fear of heights.
Yeah, so he cannot have left. Like, that is a great explanation. He cannot have left the clock tower through the method we have basically determined.
He's afraid of climbing the clock tower and refrains from looking outside, so it sounds serious.
Master, you're improving so much thanks to my training. You're even getting better at pretending to think.
Wow.
I'm not pretending. I'm serious here.
Okay. It seems to be a pretty easy one so far.
I hear noise outside.
I
Uh-oh.
hear talking. Maybe those guys woke up.
Let's take a look.
If all the peacekeepers wake up, they'll be sure to pay you back for this.
No, they're still down. What? Oh.
Everyone, please wake up. This is Amaterasu Peacekeepers, Investigation Team, Section Chief Seth Burrows.
He looks like he could mean trouble. Oh boy.
You're late. Please wake up. This is Amaterasu Peacekeepers, Investigation Team, Section Chief Seth Burrows.
What? It's not on.
Hurry and wake up. Everyone, listen closely.
Man, he is
It
shit though.
appears there are fools in town who do not comprehend the majesty of the peacekeepers. Many of them have been eliminated already, but I've heard some outsiders have recently arrived.
Oh, he wants us dead.
Go find witnesses and extract information to see who has interfered with us.
That's not how it
They
works.
may still be nearby. Capture anyone that even appears suspicious.
Oh man, when the lip sync is completely focused on
Did you
Japanese.
clean up the body at the crime scene? If not, then hurry along with that.
It totally
The
doesn't
rain in
match,
the
man.
city makes bodies rot quickly. You better hurry or it will putrefy.
Ew. Also, the body is inside, so there shouldn't be anything bad.
To speed this case along, we need to quickly deal with that nail man we arrested. We should even consider a public execution.
Well, at least some entertainment.
An execution? What do we do? At this rate, my dad...
This Seth guy doesn't care about the truth. He just wants to wrap up this case as soon as possible. In this city, what they say becomes the truth.
Please! Please save my dad!
Oh boy.
The only way to save your dad is to catch the real culprit. I can do it. Leave it to me.
Really? Thank you!
But first, we have to leave this area before they find us.
You said that multiple times already, and the boy is still like, yeah, I believe you.
You can pass through here to get back to a street in Ginma district.
Ah,
You might stand out if you're with me, so I'll go a different direction.
well,
Are you
why
sure
would we
you'll be
stand
okay
out?
alone?
Yes, I play around here often. Please help my dad.
Yeah, just you wait. I'll bring some good news soon.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here. The problem is that we still haven't really found another suspect. Like, we have a lot of evidence that it wasn't the dad, but we haven't found somebody else yet. I mean, that's the problem, isn't it? Right. By the way, the next game we will probably check out after this is Oxenfree 2. Probably. Things might change, depending on how the other releases are And yes, we will play Baldur's Gate 3 on the stream. Definitely till Armored Core 6 is coming out. And I don't know yet what I'm doing with Armored Core 6, if it will be a stream game or a YouTube game.
You sure you want to be so quick to make promises?
I'm not very confident, but I can't ignore someone asking for help. If no one else is willing to listen, then it's up to me.
Wow, get a load of this big shot. Didn't expect that from you, Master. But how do you plan to find the real culprit? We can't investigate the clock tower with the peacekeepers around. By the way, you can't use the mystery labyrinth yet. Not enough clues.
Makes sense.
If you jump into the labyrinth now, you'll be lost forever. You need to gather more solution keys.
I don't ever want to go back there anyway.
Then, how do you intend on solving this?
There is one way.
You're gonna rely on that one, huh? Always depending on someone else. What was the spot again? Something about a cafe?
Oh! Well, how convenient. Looks nice though.
If you let them take the lead, you're gonna be out 5 million Yen, right?
5
Do you have that kind of money, Master? Or are you gonna go into debt?
million. That is a really nice cafe, man. Oh my god, look at those buns. Look at those buns. I love hot buns. There she is. Hello there.
Halara, please, help me!
If Master is bowing to show respect, I guess I better do the same. Please, for both our sakes!
You're 30 minutes later than expected.
Oh.
So, do you have the cash?
I don't have any on me right now, but I will eventually.
If I'm getting paid,
Very well. I don't require you to have it immediately, but you will pay me 5,500,800 yen eventually.
Huh? But you said it was 5 million before.
yeah, you know, inflation and stuff.
It's an additional fee for making me wait. And for the coffee. I told you I don't work for cheap.
Oh, come on.
So ruthless. A greedy little money demon. I think I'll call this one Hell Aura.
I won't force your hand. Whatever you decide is up to you. While you think it over, I'm going to order some cake.
Wait,
Cheesecake?
do I have to pay for that too?
Oh, I would love to do some
Of
cheesecake.
course. I'll add it to the bill.
Wow.
All right, I'll pay you all 5.5 million and 800 Shin. Got it? Please don't have the cake.
It's a deal.
As if the cake
Made a
would
wise
be
choice.
like the thing which breaks the camel's back, man.
I have no obligation to help others, but I work sincerely according to the payment I receive. That is my pride as a detective. I will be your eyes and limbs,
So,
and help
you do
solve
your
this
job?
crime with everything I have. However, know this. You must be the one to complete the boy's assignment.
Me?
You are the one who was asked to solve this case. All I will do is provide support.
Makes
You
sense.
may be a trainee, but you are still a detective. Once you have taken a job, you must finish it. In other words, as of now, I have taken up a position as your assistant.
You were a very expensive assistant.
Really, Halara? You'll be my assistant?
Of course, I'm here to assist per your case. Just rest assured in the cards you've been dealt.
All right, thank you.
Master has no memory and no guts. And now he has no money either.
Story of my life.
Talk about a triple threat.
Oh, be quiet. So, what do we do now?
I mean, technically it doesn't really matter, because if we're getting this right, then we would die very soon anyways, because we pay in our life force here.
To confirm, our target is the true culprit of the Nailman killings, correct?
Correct.
The Peacekeepers have decided that the boy's father is the Nailman and arrested him. But I refuse to accept that outcome.
After we finish the investigation, we may find out the boy's father is actually the Nailman.
If that's what you conclude, then I'll believe you, Halara.
Oh, not what she concludes, what you conclude, my friend.
Believe? What a foolish line of reasoning. To believe in
I
another
like her.
is the shallowest concept one can uphold.
I like her. Yeah, very
All
much.
people lie. All people change their minds. As a detective, you must suspect all others, even me.
She is the murderer. Wait. No, that doesn't... Right?
Yep, a detective must doubt everything.
Still, I will believe what you say, Halara. I trust my instincts on this.
Out of the question. A detective must never overlook a mystery. Any and all truths must be exposed. A detective must always prioritize solving a case.
Yeah, I have the feeling he's trying to, like, push the case to her. And it's like, hey, here are all my responsibilities and issues I have with this. Please solve this for me. And she doesn't have it, which is good.
Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
That's the WDO's.
You're free to think of me as you wish. However, the truth must be found with your own eyes. Otherwise, there is no point in continuing as a detective. Do you understand?
Fair.
Yes. Continuing as a detective. I still haven't found meaning in being a detective. What's Halara trying to make me see? I'm no good at this.
A naive guy like yourself might be incompatible with such a straight-laced detective like this one. Maybe someone totally unmotivated would be better. Like that guy sleeping under the piano.
I don't think that he is really unmotivated, though.
Vivia? I'm not sure if unmotivated is the right word.
Yeah.
Anyway, Master, I've been wondering... Is this Halara person a man or a woman?
What? What?
Now that you mention it, I have no idea.
Why is that important?
If you're ready, we'll start the investigation. I won't allow time to be wasted.
Well, going by the English voice at least, I would say definitely a woman. But then again, why is this coming up and who gives a damn?
Oh, right.
Like, how? What? This is
You
so
missed
random.
your chance to ask. But then again, I also don't really care.
Yeah, why?
You finished investigating the clock tower, didn't you? Now we will investigate the past Nailman cases.
She seems to be a great detective. That's the only thing I'm caring for.
The past
And she knows Kung Fu, which we certainly don't.
These
So
are serial killings, aren't they?
Oh, so you want to investigate the past murders as well?
I mean, we need a clue who did this,
And
yeah?
through investigating each one, we can conclude if the boy's father is really the culprit or not.
Oh, but we don't know where the other crimes took place. Should we ask around town?
I already know. There are at least 3 additional crime scenes.
How do you...
A secret club in Kamasaki district,
Whoa.
a mansion in a high-end residential district, and an art gallery in Ginma district.
Huh. Those are wildly different places.
Huh? When did you find that out?
You think I did nothing while waiting at the cafe? I've prepared by gathering intel in order to move the investigation along.
That's amazing.
With
So-
my logic, anything is possible.
She anticipated that we're coming
But
to seek her
before
help.
we head to past crime scenes, the Nailman urban legend requires more research. Let's visit the legend's main stage.
The main
forest.
stage. Oh, you mean the church?
Yes.
I have yet to pinpoint the church's location. We should ask someone to guide us there.
Then we should ask the chief. Oh, I totally forgot about him. He told me to gather everyone. Oh, Lara, let's go back to the office.
Right.
For now. We're already way past the meeting time.
Very well. We can ask the chief to take us to the church.
We were supposed to gather like, what, 4 hours ago or so at least? Oh, we can use the bus stop now, right? Like we can just say Riverbank. Oh, okay. So if I'm going to the Kamazaki district and then go to the docks, that should be the fastest way. Yeah. So the other locations for the murder are wildly different. A club, a mansion. And what was the last one? Damn it. I've already forgotten about it.
You better hurry!
I admit. I have already forgotten about it. Ah. God. My brain, man. Nope. Wait. We came up. Where did we? Here, right? Yeah.
Master, you gotta hurry!
What? Man, I'm so glad I'm still remembering it. See, I'm really bad at remembering names and all that, but I can totally remember the path where I came from and all that. Even if I'm going through a labyrinth, I can remember all that. I can remember the places where I've been when I see them. Even in real life, which is pretty good once I have been somewhere. But if somebody tells me, yeah, go to this and this street, it's like,
stay hidden.
Oh boy. Oh, this is bad.
Huh? Oh, right. Chief. And that peacekeeper from the clock tower.
Flowers.
Seth Burrows. A high-ranking peacekeeper. He's quite infamous for being sly and persistent.
Well, we sure got some heavy rain again, huh? The humidity makes my hair fuzzier than normal.
Oh boy.
I don't care.
Huh? What did you say?
I don't care. More importantly, you sent your detectives to interfere with the Nailman case, didn't you? We have witnesses.
Nailman? Now that you mention it, there was a case like that before. Oh, wait, no, I don't know anything.
This flower, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Huh?
Created by Amaterasu Corp's research, this precious work of art is adapted to Kanai Ward's environment. But unfortunately, once picked, it can only maintain its beauty for 3 hours.
There's some shitty flowers.
When something beautiful withers, it fills me with an inexplicable sorrow. I feel so sad that...
God, I'm looking forward to the Metal Gear Solid playthrough when the remaster or remake is coming out of 3.
It makes me want to sink a ship.
What?
I don't follow.
The Nailman affair will be handled by the Peacekeepers. You and your team will withdraw immediately. Bring in the detectives you sent out. The Peacekeepers will take custody of them.
Hold on! I don't know what detectives you're talking about, and I don't know where any of them are.
I'll wait until this flower withers. You have 3 hours. I'll not wait a second longer.
Also, how did they find out about the boat? Because that was the whole idea, right? That they cannot find us there.
If you fail to meet my demands, you will suffer the same fate as this flower.
Oh great, now we have 3 hours to find the real culprit.
Fine, I get it, but can't you give me more time?
At least leave the flowers there.
He's gone.
Chief Yako, are you alright?
Oh, Yuma, And Halara, too. Yeesh, this is bad. Listen, the Peacekeepers just came by.
Yeah, we saw that.
I know. We were watching from over there.
Huh? You were watching? You could have at least helped me out. Hold on. Are you two the detectives they were talking about?
I'm sorry. It's a long story, but it was probably us.
Maybe?
Oh, you've gotta be kidding me! Why? What's going on?
It's exactly as the Peacekeeper said. We are currently pursuing the Nailman case. We'd like to search around the church. I was about to ask you to take us there, but you seem rather busy.
And frightened.
Yeah, I'm real busy now, thanks to you two! You're gonna keep investigating? Not gonna help your chief out of a jam? Look, we've got 3 hours before I'm taken away. If that happens, the last detective agency in town is done for.
Would you rather hand us over to the Peacekeepers?
Who do you think you're talking to? I'm the chief. I'd rather turn myself in than ever sell anyone out.
I like this guy.
Though,
He had his
I wouldn't wanna do
priorities
that
straight.
either, if I'm being honest. Never mind, forget what I just said.
Man, he does not know when to stop.
What should we do, Halara?
There's only one person who'll be taken into custody. It's not the chief, not us. It's the Nailman. You will find the real culprit and turn the murderer over to the Peacekeepers as originally planned. With
Yes.
enough evidence, they will have no room to reject the truth.
But we only have 3 hours.
Well, then chop chop.
3 hours is more than enough. I will give my utmost effort as your assistant. With my logic, anything is possible.
I don't really get it, but it seems best to leave it to you two. You said you wanted to go to the church? Let me mark it on the map.
Oh, neat. Well, that was easy. Well, now, Chief, good luck.
It's for the best that I
We
don't
got
tag
everything
along. If we're seen together, things will get even more
we
sticky.
wanted from you.
I'll be right here, waiting for good news. I'm counting on you.
Got it. We're off.
3 hours. You've got 3 hours to solve the case.
Here's the thing. The city seems
Seriously.
so large.
I'm counting on you.
I am not even sure if we can
There's
get to the
still
church
so
in
much
3
I need
hours.
to do.
Well, let's go to the church. Let's go to church. Doom to doom. Loading times. Oh. Oh, those are all side quests.
You can get to the church from Kamasaki district. Time is short.
That is exactly what we are planning. Where's the bus stop? Can I just leave here?
You sure you want to take a detour? Don't you want to
No.
save Buzzhead? Come on, over here!
Yeah. Can I just take the bus? Probably not, huh? Yeah. Yeah. No. I mean, that would have been too easy. I think I have to sneeze here in a minute. Damn it. Oh, excuse me. Allergies.
Let's hurry to the church!
I tell you. I like the music. Whoa. That's not a church. That's like a
The
cathedral.
Nailman urban legend originated at this church.
Like, Japanese developers really were looking at Europe, and they were like, what makes Europe special? Maybe the food? Nah, we have better. people? They're weird. Yes, they're Gothic churches and cathedrals. And that's the thing everyone is taking from.
There aren't any ghosts here, are there? It's safe, right?
What? There's only one ghost here, and that ghost is pooping in their pants right now.
What's the matter, Halara?
I hate churches. I find them devoid of value.
Whoa. No, I agree.
Huh? Why is that?
Because prayer is obviously inferior to payment. Just look at the tragedies the city has seen.
And you think the payment would have been
There is
better?
no God to save you. The lost lamb should look to detectives for help instead, don't you think?
But are you not putting yourself as an icon then?
I don't know about that. Depends on the individual.
Forget it. For now, let's talk to the people around the church.
God. It's kind of frightening, like,
Will they even...
how much I
listen
see
to
myself
us?
in her.
They can't say no if we say we're on assignment for the peacekeepers.
Is it okay to lie like that?
Whether it's okay or not is secondary. Our priority is to solve the case.
Right?
In order to achieve that, deception is at times required. Now, let us educate those who are here that their true savior isn't beyond the rain clouds.
What the...
What is it you wanted to speak about?
I think we just stumbled into a cosplay event.
I've already spoken to the peacekeepers a bunch of times. How many times do I gotta say it?
Hasn't the culprit already been arrested?
Oh boy.
Well, I don't mind. I have time to talk.
Worship. Like, that dude looks like he just jumped directly out of a Yakuza game. Oh yeah, by the way, I do plan on playing through the Yakuza series at some point. I'm not really sure how we do it yet, because I've already played 0, 1, and 2, and 3 a little bit, and then unfortunately my save game corrupted and all that, so we have to see how we're doing
How
that.
long are you going to stand around like some tombstone? Our time is short. Why do you think we've gathered them here?
So they can get wet by the rain?
We have to question them, right?
It's your move. Play your card.
Do I really have to do this? I guess Halara seems intent on being the assistant.
In my opinion, it'd go much faster if Halara did this, Master.
But I have to do it.
Yeah,
No point in wasting time thinking about it.
exactly.
Time for an investigation.
Okay, let's just go from the left to the right.
And you are...
Pastries. His name is
I
Pastries.
do the odd jobs like cleaning around the church. I also care for the forest.
Oh!
Do you know anything about the nail man?
I often patrol the woods, but I'm usually asleep at night. When morning comes around, there are dolls nailed to the trees. It's tough to clean all of them up.
Oh damn, are there so many people coming here?
I've never seen the nail man himself, but I've seen people enter the forest plenty of times.
Have you ever talked to them?
I have, but they typically run away. Some get surprised and leave their nails and doll behind. I chase after them to give them back their dolls, but I'm never fast enough. They always get away.
What he wants to say is he is only dangerous in short bursts.
That makes sense with a body like that.
Or you could be like a sledgehammer here, Shinigami, and just say it out loud.
I understand. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I don't think he's a name man because don't get me wrong, dude, but if he's doing all the climbing and all that, impressive. Now this dude on the other end.
Of this church?
That's right. My family has served this church for many generations. Though I only became a man of the cloth in recent years, the blood of martyrs spanning centuries dwells within me.
Right.
Thus, my existence is but a piece of the eternal prayers offered.
Okay.
That is my mission, as the divine has guided me to do.
I don't get why, but he sure seems proud to be a priest.
Do you know about the nail man?
Of course. I have no idea how that rumor spread around. Perhaps it was even started by a wish made by those seeking salvation, which created the fantasy of the Nail Man.
Huh.
Salvation? The people of this city must be crazy if they look to the Nail Man for salvation.
I mean, it's a city deprived of any justice, so if you have somebody who is willing to do the justice, even if it is murder, then, and this is your only option you have, then I can see that.
That actually sounds kind of cool. I know how they feel. I want to tie you up and go to a world where it's just you and me, Master.
That turned sexual.
Isn't it basically already like that?
Also, yes. Oh!
You are...
What are you, blind? I'm a nun, obviously.
Uh-huh.
You got some nerve, calling me here out of nowhere. Do you know how busy I am with choir practice? I'll kill your ass in the name of God.
I am pretty sure that God wouldn't want that.
Sorry.
She's the type my master has trouble with.
But she has a broken arm.
My dad is a higher up at Amaterasu Corporation.
And you were still a nun, so I assume that he kicked you out?
I don't care if you're on a mission from the Peacekeepers. If you piss me off, Papa will make you regret it.
Right. I'd just like to ask some questions. I'll keep it quick. Do you know anything about this nail man?
You mean the guy nailing up dolls? Well, I have seen someone going into the forest late at night.
So there are two options here. She broke the arm just recently, or she broke the arm a while ago and she cannot be the murderer.
Whenever I've gone into the forest afterward, I usually find dolls nailed to the trees. The dolls have names written in what looks like blood. It's creepy as hell, really. In other words, it's totally metal.
I see.
Nice.
By the way, what happened to your right hand? Did you get hurt?
Hey, don't stare. It's nothing.
Oh.
I went a little overboard while practicing an instrument.
Instrument?
I'm working on this new thing I call death metal choir. I was messing around on the bass and, well, you know.
I would love to see that. A death metal choir. That must be amazing. And I want that. Please. Please. I want that so
Is
bad.
that your dominant hand?
What kind of question is that? You want to die or something?
Huh?
Oh,
It is her dominant hand. I'm sure of it.
Creepy.
I see.
But I don't think those are the shoes, the right shoes. He, on the other hand, would have the right shoes. Those are loafers. Yeah. Look at my shoes. Shit, I'm wearing loafers.
Excuse me, but you are...
Do you even have to ask? You know who I am.
Huh? No, I think today is the first time we've met.
What? You're investigating the Nail Man and you don't know who I am?
A dude with a weird tattoo.
What's that supposed to mean?
This must be the clergy member on the report who was the first to find the body.
Right. I was the first on the scene.
Right, it was on the report. I'm impressed Halara was able to realize it so quickly.
I've been attending every day since I was first baptized here as a child. That's how pious I am. But I don't work here, so it's not like I'm a clergy member. I just love mystical places like this. There's an otherworldly feeling to it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I love researching this type of stuff, which is why I've been keeping an eye on Nailman activity for a while now.
So, you know a lot about the Nailman.
That's an understatement. In fact, you could say I'm an expert in Nailman research.
Well, buddy, welcome to the club.
In that case, what do you think about the clock tower murder? Though it seems the suspect has already been arrested.
I think he was framed.
Good.
You do? Then who do you think the real killer is?
The real Nailman, obviously.
Oh, and no, he lost me.
The peacekeepers are making a big mistake. Listen, the Nailman exists. The Nailman is summoned through ritual and commits murder based on a sacrificial doll.
That's impossible.
Yeah, I get it. You probably want proof.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, look for a doll in the forest. You'll find a nailed doll with a name tag for the Dark Ceremony. Whoever's name is on it is the Nailman's next target. Just follow someone in town with the same name. If you're lucky,
Easy, right?
you might have a run-in with the Nailman. Unfortunately, I wasn't so lucky. I've missed him by just a hair 4 times already.
I see. So you can guess the next victim based on each doll's name tag.
I was so close at the clock tower, too. I found someone whose name matched a name tag and figured out she was heading to the clock tower.
Why would you go to the clock tower?
I called the peacekeepers and entered the clock tower, but I was too late. Damn it! If only I'd acted sooner. I was so close to meeting the Nailman.
And get nailed.
Guess he just wants to meet the Nailman and doesn't care about preventing the murders.
He doesn't care one bit.
So he's an occult enthusiast?
Yeah.
Seems like a huge weirdo.
Aren't we all?
I've talked to everyone. Halara, is there anything you'd like to ask them?
Only end your turn once you've secured a shot at victory.
Oh, she was playing XCOM.
Does that mean I should gather more information? What else should I ask about?
Somebody know the suspect?
A watchmaker was arrested earlier. He's suspected of being involved in the Nailman incident. Does anyone know anything about him?
A watchmaker? You mean G.A. Colin? I've asked him to fix the church clock several times. To think that he's the Nailman.
Well, it hasn't been proven that he's the culprit yet.
Oh, I see. But if it were him, no one would blame him.
What do you mean?
This city has completely changed. Everyone is seeking salvation in some way. The Nailman was born out of our situation.
You mean the Nailman is what the people actually wanted?
Justice. Yeah.
Many would certainly deny it, but the nailed dolls continue to appear in our forest. If the Nailman acts as their agent, then they are also the Nailman. In a way. That's how I see it. What do you think?
That's true. The Nailman could be seen as a savior to some people. After all, he kills the people you want dead for you. I mean, the victim had it coming for doing something worth getting killed over, right?
I won't believe how quickly some people are becoming very petty and would wish a person harm over some bullshit. So, anything strange happened?
Has anyone noticed strange things happening near the church lately?
Well, besides of the dolls and the nails.
What a
What is it? Please, any small detail will help.
Something strange was burning in the incinerator earlier.
What?
What do you mean by strange?
Like, I thought it was a rope, but all I can say is it looked strange.
Can you try drawing what it looked like?
Drawing? Oh man.
It does look like some sort of bizarre rope.
Oh shit. It's the ladder.
It's like a centipede with legs missing from one side. Looks delicious.
It's a rope ladder.
I was worried that it wasn't supposed to be burned, so I tried to take it out, but I was too late. It was completely incinerated.
No, this is interesting.
I asked around to see if anyone knew about it, but everyone claimed they hadn't thrown away anything like it. The incinerator is surrounded by a locked fence. Only clergy can access it.
Well...
So, no one here recognized it?
Why do I have a feeling
I don't even work here in the first place.
it's him?
Only clergy can access the incinerator, but no one claims
The
to
priest.
have thrown it away.
I don't know if this has anything to do with the case, but something's fishy.
Oh, totally is. This case is pretty simple so far.
That reminds me, is there any information about the dolls used in the nailman ceremonies? I know a few have been found at the crime scenes too.
A few! A few, many.
Find that stuff in any doll shop.
Doll shop?
Huh? You haven't seen one? What are you, a foreigner or something?
Oh,
Around here, all the craft shops have been selling fancy dolls for a long time.
hi.
They were mostly souvenirs for tourists, but that industry is long gone now. Some places still sell them at steep discounts just to get rid of their stock. If you know where to look, you'll see mountains of illegally discarded dolls all over the place.
Oh, so it's super easy to come by, huh?
I see. So they aren't much of a clue given how easy they are to obtain.
Yeah. Okay.
There have been several nailman cases in the past, right? Does anyone know anything about past cases?
You know a lot about these things, right?
Yeah, you can ask me anything about the Nailman, including all past cases, obviously.
Obviously.
I was the first to find the body every time.
Huh? Every time?
There's no reason to look surprised. I already told you how I did it. I find dolls with name tags in the forest.
So he's
then I look
really
for
good
whoever's
at
supposed
it.
to be the next victim. But every time I find a victim, they're already dead.
Being the first on scene each time sounds super suspicious.
He's not wearing loafers.
You think I'm suspicious, don't you? I suppose you would. The first person on the scene can always lie and say they discovered the body in a locked room.
Nah, he doesn't have access
But
to the
thing is,
incinerator.
I've never been alone when I've discovered a body. All of the crime scenes had no way in or out, so I'd open them with someone nearby, or by asking the peacekeepers.
So the body's discovery was never done alone. If that's true, then all the rooms really were locked.
Master, why don't you ask for more details about past cases for now?
Can you tell me more about each case?
There have been 3 Nailman cases in the past 6 months.
Yes.
Excluding the one at the clock tower. The first happened 6 months ago at a secret club in Kamasaki district. It's essentially a members-only casino.
Oh.
The victim owned the place. At the time, the Nailman was just a name you'd sometimes hear about in urban legends.
Okay, maybe the murderer had a debt.
But I had a personal interest in the Nailman, so I started researching him. And then it happened. I came across another murder while investigating a name tag I found in the forest. I knew
He's
then
far
that
too
it
happy,
had
man.
to be the Nailman.
Far too happy.
And that crime scene was also within a locked room?
Yeah, all of the Nailman crime scenes have common characteristics. There's always a corpse and doll coated in nails. And also, the murderer leaves no trace behind.
No truth.
Isn't that bizarre? See why I'm so interested in the Nailman?
I totally get it.
Don't empathize with him.
The secret club was the first locked room mystery. As for the second, it was at a mansion in the residential area near Ginma district.
Okay.
About 3 months ago, the owner of the mansion was murdered in the building's study. The crime scene again took place in a locked room with a corpse and doll covered in nails inside.
I wonder if all the victims have a connection.
Considering all this, there's no doubt it was committed by the Nailman. By then, I knew the legendary Nailman had descended upon Kanai Ward. The third locked room mystery occurred a month ago. A woman was killed in an art gallery storage in Ginma district. It also featured a body and a doll covered in nails in a completely locked room. And today, the fourth locked room mystery happened at the clock tower. That's every single Nailman case. At least, for now. I'm sure the Nailman will continue on. He will enact revenge for the people of Kanai Ward.
Uh-huh.
Alrighty. No social media for you today.
I think I've asked about everything I wanted to find out.
Looks like time is almost up. Let's get going.
Was that okay?
What would you
Yes.
ask her?
It will suffice. Thank you for your cooperation.
I want to go into the forest.
You should study their faces well. They may end up being accused of the murders.
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
You need to remember every face so you can spot them even if they flee through a crowd.
Wait! Do you mean the actual culprit is one of them?
Highly likely.
There's not enough information yet to act on.
Exactly.
We have no time to waste. Let's investigate the other crime scenes. Best not to scramble what little gray matter rests in your head. So let's examine the crime scenes chronologically.
Okay, so we're starting with the
Okay.
club.
Well, the first murder occurred at...
The club.
It's the secret club in the Kamasaki district, right?
Correct. Let's hurry. I won't allow time to be wasted.
I would have liked to have a look at the forest with the dolls. That seems to be like an important place, but apparently not. Yeah, I don't really want to read those tips, because it seems like they're giving you like a lot of hints, and I think I'm already pretty
Halara?
decent.
I've been thinking. The first incident was 6 months ago, right? If we go to the crime scene now, there's nothing left to investigate.
You think it will be a waste of time? There's no need to worry about that.
So, you have a plan then?
What? You're working with Halara Nightmare. What more could you possibly ask for? Now, let's be swift.
While he is completely non-confident about his abilities, she is a little bit too overconfident about it.
Huh?
Like,
Right.
she reminds me very much of Sherlock Holmes. In a lot of ways. A female Sherlock
I
Holmes.
don't really get it, but talk about confidence.
Besides of the money kink.
Where's the secret club?
Sherlock Holmes has been doing a lot of things not for money.
I smell a mystery. I'm
So.
all hyped up.
Well, here we go.
This appears to be the crime scene, but it's sealed off. They've left it like this for 6 months?
Yeah, that's kind of weird, isn't it?
No doubt they've shirked their obligation to clean up. I suspect the peacekeepers are lazy to a fault.
That's good for us. But you cannot go there. It says keep out. I mean, what did you expect she would do now? Like just turn around?
It's open. Let's go inside.
Yeah. Man. He is so innocent to a fault sometimes. Yeah, this is certainly the one thing I do not like about this game. The loading screens are too often and they take too long, but that's a Switch game for you. A lot. Not all the time. I know that. I mean, look at Zelda. They don't do that. Well, he got nailed to a wall, huh?
The peacekeepers may be sloppy, but even they wouldn't leave the crime scene completely untouched. The body was probably found around here.
You guess so?
The victim's name is Suguma Iho, an old man who owned this place. His reputation left much to be desired.
That's also a
This place was an
small
illegal casino operating at obscene rates. Even the cheating was rampant.
You sure know a lot about it. When did you...
You know, I left a lot of money here once.
I told you, I gathered my own intel while waiting at the cafe. The real interesting note is that this crime scene also had no way in or out.
But you're telling me nobody was here when this
At
happened?
the time of discovery, the door was locked from the inside.
There aren't any windows either, which is expected given that it's underground.
There must be a secret
there are air
entrance.
vents, but they have secure covers barring entry.
Also, they're pretty small, man.
Besides, no one's able to reach that high up.
No windows. The only way in and out is the door that was locked from the inside. It's a locked room mystery. Locked room mystery.
But there's not much more to investigate. We don't know what state the body was in at the time of discovery.
I told you not to worry. The conditions have all been met.
Conditions?
Don't tell me you've forgotten I'm a master detective.
Oh, your forte.
My forte is post-cognition.
Oh!
The power to see the past.
Huh.
However, it can only be used at murder scenes.
Wow. That's highly specific and freaking amazing for a
To
detective.
be precise, I can only see how the crime scene appeared at the time it was first discovered.
That's still pretty
Another way
amazing.
to describe it would be as crime scene limited psychometry, if that's easier to understand.
No.
That's amazing! It's like the perfect forte for a detective.
Yeah, it is.
My power allows me to see the moment the first witness saw the crime scene. Not the culprit, not the victim, but how it appeared when a third party first entered.
That's, of course, coming with some repercussions,
The memory
but still
or
pretty
perception
amazing.
of the witness does not affect my post-cognition. What I see is what actually was there.
Wow, that makes it even better.
When it comes to my power, the witness is not a camera or a recording device, but rather a trigger. Perhaps the best way to think of it is like a bookmark stuck between the pages of when the body was found. Well, there's no point in wasting more time explaining.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
That power sure is convenient. Explains all the confidence. It's similar to the mystery labyrinth, where I recreate the crime scene in your mind. But now it's done in the real world. Although, it is limited to both the crime scene and the moment of first discovery.
Right.
But still, it's amazing.
On the other hand, my master's got nothing. Why is life so unfair? Now I'm angry.
No, you're just like...
Master, can I nibble on your heart to help cheer me up?
What?
Of course not.
Alright, let's do this. Oh, I'm super curious about that. Wait, we have to go here?
Post-cognition. I wonder what it's like.
Well, do I have some good...
What is it this time?
Master, try to remember. Did you feel anything back on the Amaterasu Express?
Yes.
You know, when the other master detectives used their powers?
This sensation. I felt it when Aphex used his powers. Somehow, it feels like I can hear what Poochie hears. Right. I can sense whenever a master detective uses their power.
Yes, that's it! Maybe your coalescence will work now.
Coalescence?
Simply put, it's the ability to share someone else's power.
Oh, that's his actual
On
power?
the train, you only felt the resonance of other people's fortes, but its true function is to share their powers.
Wait. Then that means I can also see the scene in the past with Halara? That's amazing! Is this your ability, Shinigami?
No, I think it's yours.
Something like that. But there are conditions for it to activate.
Wait, what? No.
Kiss someone to share their ability.
That's a lie.
What? Kiss Halara?
Ha! I lied. Look at you blush. Did you really want to? You still don't know if Halara is a boy or a girl.
Oh, quit messing around and tell me how it works.
You need permission from the person sharing the ability first. Then, you must hold hands while the ability is active. That's it.
Okay, I can do that.
And you have to explain that. Like, you have to explain that to her. Did you
Halara. Halara?
I need you to be quiet. I'm concentrating.
Sorry, but there's something I want to ask.
I would love to hear that explanation to her.
Coalescence. Hold hands. You and me.
I'm not getting paid enough for that.
Yes, that way I'll be able to see the past too. I think.
My sources made no mention of such an ability. In fact, you're just a trainee.
Yeah, but I just remembered I had it. Anyway, we don't have much time. Let's try it.
I have no intention of getting friendly with you.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's not like that.
I despise you.
That makes sense.
Huh?
No, yeah. I can totally
Just
see
the
that.
thought of holding your hand makes my skin crawl.
I didn't know you hated me so much.
Let me be clear. I don't just hate you in particular. I despise all of humanity equally.
Oh. Huh.
I don't trust anyone. Except the dead.
I had a feeling. Halara must be a demon straight from hell.
Then why did you choose to help me with the investigation?
Because money.
As I told you in the beginning, I always work sincerely for the payment I receive. As long as you promise payment, I will promise my utmost efforts as a professional.
Well, then this is a professional handshake. Give me your hand.
Then please, hold my hand. It's necessary for the investigation. You can add this to my bill if you want. You'll agree then, right?
Fine. If it's what I must do as a detective, then I have no choice but to agree.
Man, she will ruin our financial life. Bah, humans. They're so skinny. Whoa. I see ghosts.
I can see it. Everything looks different than a moment ago. Incredible. So this is post-cognition.
I hate the ghost stuff, though.
Can you really see it? So your coalescence is real. I didn't expect you to already have your own forte. Well, this does save me the trouble of reporting it back to you, but it's quite inconvenient to keep our hands joined.
Yeah.
Very well. Go ahead and lead the investigation.
Me?
If you can see what I see, that would be for the best. I'm only acting as your assistant, after all.
Fair point.
This is quite the bizarre crime scene.
It is.
But unusual crime scenes are expected when you work for the WDO. Now, let's see what you're capable of.
Alright, let's do this. Oh, apparently we don't have to hold hands anymore. Convenient. So there is a vent, but...
That's...
But...
Yeah. Wait. Oh, we can... Oh, we can... Ah.
a body. I see a body.
Damn, man.
The murder scene through Halara's eyes is completely silent. There are dolls nailed to the walls and floor, and a corpse pinned down with nails in a similar fashion. This all feels like a dream. It doesn't seem real. There are abnormal decorations all around the crime scene. And it's so quiet.
This is what the murderer is doing. He's using the nails and the dolls to hide its way out. We can see that the nails are like... Look at that. You can see the nails here. He used them to step on them.
Hey, this vent. The cover is in place, but it hasn't been screwed on. Which means it could be easily removed, right?
Right.
What are you doing? You can't touch what you see in post-cognition, even if you happen to be 3 meters tall.
Haha.
Oh, I see. But I think this will be an important clue.
Yes.
The vent is about 40 by 30 centimeters. A thin adult could probably pass through.
Yep. This is another piece to... It was the priest.
It's a man's corpse. He's probably around
But
60 years old.
let's wait. I mean, there's still some other ones
His
who could
body
be
is
it.
pinned against the wall with countless nails. There isn't much bleeding, so the nails must have been hammered in after he died.
Oh, so... Like
We're starting to get the hang of this. Not
the
too
woman we
shabby.
found. Did he get strangled? I think he got strangled. I can
Oh,
fairly... Yeah, there it
marks
is.
on him.
I can
Signs
fairly
that he
see
was
it.
Strangled. The vertical scratch marks were probably made when he resisted.
The most basic of basic observations. Well, at least you noticed.
That's thanks to everything I taught you at the clock tower. Such an awesome mentor.
This situation is identical to the murder at the clock tower.
The culprit first strangled the victim to death,
Yes.
and then decorated the room afterward.
But why?
To hide his escape. And conveniently create the thought of the Nail Man.
I knew it.
Yeah,
Okay, we know that. So people are like... Okay, I think we are done here.
by the way, Yuma, did you notice the nail below the vent?
Yes.
Below the vent?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I did
Huh,
notice.
Some of the nails are bent downward.
Yep.
Maybe Maybe they were hammered in a hurry.
Nope. Somebody was standing on it because their weight, they were bending it.
Or perhaps there's another reason.
Another reason?
Oh god. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, so there are glasses on the counter. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, what the? A key?
There's a key in the glass. Is it the key to the room?
Seems like it. By the way, being an illegal casino, the security was extremely tight. There's only one master key. It's also a special key that can't be duplicated.
If it was thrown in from outside the vent,
Is that possible?
it wouldn't be inside the glass.
What? I mean, if it's... No.
So this is definitely another locked room mystery! Hooray! I'm so
Sorry. Okay, but I think... Oh. Nah, that was just a fight here. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here. Okay. Summon the round table. So look. Not that I really think that there is anything here, but... Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, really.
That's...
I see.
I think the dolls are really just there to create confusion.
That's...
They, of course, like, even for the nail man, it doesn't really make too much sense to have them and so many all over the place.
What a rich fragrance! How about a taste, Master?
Right. They were thrown around.
Well,
Yeah, this is just for the points. I know they're not meaning anything. They're not
What does
adding,
that mean?
adding anything to the case. But it gives me points for my level up. So, you know.
That's...
Okay, there was a fight here. Or something. But doesn't matter.
The lock is broken. Maybe someone broke it and forced their way in, like at the clock tower.
Yep.
But from the looks of it, there's no sign of the lock or door being tampered with.
So they locked it from the inside. That makes sense.
I think that's about it.
Yep. We're done here.
that should do it. There isn't much else to investigate. I've never experienced this before, but it's surprisingly convenient to be able to share my post-cognition.
Hey!
It's exhausting to explain what I see to a client.
Oh, I can believe that.
Really?
People do not believe what they cannot see. I have often been called a liar.
Story of the world.
I suppose fortes aren't always convenient.
We still have locked room mysteries to examine. The second incident was at the mansion near Ginla District.
Yup.
I have an idea of where to go. Let's hurry there.
Let's go. Let's do this. Yeah, it turns out like it's always the same MO, right? Person gets strangled, then gets nailed to a wall, to the floor, or wherever else. And then they're finding a
the building we're heading to
way.
is accessed through Ginla District. Let's hurry there.
Then they're finding a way to leave the room after they closed it off. Oh, that's a church. Whoops. I should have just taken the bus. And they're using the dolls and the nails to basically hide their escape route. So it's nothing really mythical about it. Yeah. And I'm pretty much believing it's the priest because of the loafers, and he has the height, right? He's relatively slim. You could have burned the rope in the incinerator because he has the staff key. So, pretty high chance it was him, but let's find that out. Let's not draw any conclusions yet, because I don't want to be a peacekeeper, right? Just pointing with the finger at a person and be like, oh, it was him or her, and the person has nothing to do with that. That's the only thing which annoys me a bit here. The loading screens, man. And I want to follow the main quest. I'm doing the side quest.
There's a large mansion beyond the gate over there. I wonder if that's the second crime scene.
Definitely yes.
That's probably it. Let's go inside.
Let me guess, she's just jumping over it.
It's closed, as expected.
Well, that. No, she's just kicked. Yeah, that's also
you sure?
badass. Okay, let's do that.
Wait!
Look, my mom always told me, if there is an issue with something, just kick it a few times. Don't do it on animals or humans, though, please. Thanks.
It looks like a haunted mansion.
You look like a haunted mansion.
I hope there aren't any ghosts around. I have a feeling they'll appear this time.
But you
I've
are
been
a
meaning to ask,
ghost.
but aren't you kind of a ghost yourself?
Yeah, what?
The incident occurred about 3 months ago. The victim was Ali Hohen, the owner of this mansion.
Ali Hohen.
He had no family and lived alone. The mansion is now empty and dilapidated.
Dilapidated. Wow. I can already tell you that I don't even know what that word means.
The crime scene is in the study near the back. Let's go.
I've never used that word in my life. Dilapidated. I have to Google that afterwards.
The Nailman killings had another common factor, besides the locked room.
Yes.
The first person to find the body was always the same person.
I get the sentiment here,
Worshipper from church?
but
Do you suspect him too?
I think he's just a nerd.
What he said did make sense. He's been obsessed with the Nailman and had access to the names of potential victims.
True.
It's not too surprising for him to be the first on the scene each time.
I guess I shouldn't assume things going into this.
That's right.
Also, there's rain on the ground, like water on
It's
the
down
ground.
this hallway. The crime scene is in the room on the right side.
How do you know that?
There's little time. Let's head straight there.
Ha! Think you're partners now just because you held hands with my master? I'll have you know, Master and I are connected on a much deeper level.
Giggity.
Don't make it sound so suggestive.
Feels like a jump scare's coming up.
So this is the study where the crime took place.
What's the chair doing here?
Oh, it's open. I wonder if the lock was broken at the time of discovery here too.
Probably.
There's nothing left here either. It's all cleaned up.
Oh, the fishies. They should be all dead after 3 months.
I don't want to do it, but I suppose I can share my post-cognition again here.
For a price, I assume.
Are you sure?
Don't make a big deal out of it. Just make it quick.
That's what he's... Wait. Okay, let's have a look at the corpse. I mean, that's super duper important.
The crime scene of the murder is vividly brought to life before us. It all happens in silence. As though
Yes, we know, we
the
know.
corpse will never wake up again.
Ooh, that's a lot more blood.
Even if the corpse did awaken, the nails, the door is the only entrance and exit to the room. There are no windows, and maybe the doll nailed to the wall holds the answer to this bizarre mystery.
Right? Okay, let's have a look at the corpse first.
The victim is a well-built man, approximately 30 years old. The corpse here is also covered in nails. His appendages and chest are all nailed to the floor.
Damn.
The owner of this mansion made his fortune in real estate from an early age.
What, like 10?
But along with aggressive land sharking and other illicit transactions, he made shady deals with Amaterasu Corp.
Ah.
There are several reasons he'd be hated. A doll with his name on it was bound to be nailed in the church forest.
I wonder how the person who cursed him feels now that he's actually dead.
Perhaps they feel no responsibility. They just hopped on the urban legend bandwagon.
This is the second person who has been doing money
Is that
transactions.
really the case? Wait, this is odd.
Did you find something?
Look closely. The length of the nails driven into the corpse are all slightly different.
The length isn't the problem here. It's how hard they were hammered in.
Yep.
What do you mean?
The nails driven into the lower torso went through the body and into the floor. But the nails in the upper torso did not penetrate all the way through the body.
Giggity penetrate.
But why would the culprit not hammer the nails in as hard on the upper body?
Weird, right?
That's not the only unnatural thing. Take a look. The nail wounds on the lower torso appear to be bleeding sideways.
Yep.
But the upper torso wounds are bleeding vertically, down toward his waist.
That's weird.
The blood flows differently between the upper and lower body?
Yep. So... they put the nails in when they were still standing?
Maybe the upper and lower torsos are different people, and they were smushed together after death.
That's disturbing.
And that's bullshit. No. They drove the nails in when the person was still somewhere. Yeah. And that's why, when he was still standing, because the blood was then running down. But the other ones were there to nail him down to the ground. Okay, there's the neck again.
The cause of death here appears to be strangulation as well.
As per usual.
And like the others, there are rope marks around the neck and traces of a struggle.
Yep.
Oh, but on a closer look, there's a mark left by a thin string on the back of his neck.
He was holed up to something.
It couldn't have been the rope that was used to strangle him. The thickness is completely different.
Something was holding him up?
There are two different types of string marks on the body. Was he strangled twice? But even then, it'd be odd to only have marks behind his neck. And why do the strings have different thicknesses?
Anyway, it's an important piece of evidence.
Yes. This will become a huge case, man. Okay. We're done here. I have to admit, I hate the sound from the post-cognition.
That's true.
It appears. However,
Okay, they're counterfeits. Hey, books!
yeah,
Let's have a look here. This painting was moved a bit.
it appeared.
Weird. Yeah, I'm just getting this for points. I'm just flicking through this super quickly. There's nothing here.
It appears.
Yeah. It's just for the detective points. And we're done here. Okay. Anything... There's a projector there.
Let's check every nook and cranny.
This painting? No, we have already done this. Why are there 2 nails here? Wait, can I go into that?
Halara's hands are considering Halara's strength.
Master.
No. Though,
What's wrong?
What?
Is something bothering you?
not at all. I guess it'd be pretty rude.
Why is that still a conversation? Oh yeah, I cannot go more left to the left. There are 2 nails there. Why are there 2 nails there? Fish tank? Yeah, the fish should be dead at this point if they don't have an auto feeder.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a switch.
Yeah.
Say,
Let's activate the switch. Oh, it's for the projector. Okay. The question is, was the switch on? Okay, it was set to off when it was found, so it doesn't... Oh, what is that? What? I cannot click on it.
Oh!
Do I get points? Yeah. I hear the sound, so I'm like... I got points, but didn't check.
I'm...
That's interesting. Let's have a look at the door. Oh, there is a vent over here. But it's too small.
There's a vent, but it's too small for a person to fit through.
Yeah.
And it's also screwed shut from the inside. It seems impossible to remove.
What's this now? Master, I discovered something. There are marks in the gap between the fence, like something scraped against it.
Oh, I think I know what.
Really?
But
A
given
rope.
your height, you couldn't see it even if you stood on a chair.
Halara,
Rude.
can you use that chair to peek into the vent?
I will do so for 10,000 Xian.
You're charging me for it?
I jest. The marks in the vent seem to be left by strings rubbing against it. Did someone hitch a string to it or something?
Yep.
It shouldn't even be visible from your perspective. I'm surprised you noticed.
One of my other abilities. I have multiple ones. Don't ask questions about a place or I die.
Oh, it was just a hunch.
See? I told you I'm useful. I do way more than just float around. You should give me 10,000 Xian as a reward.
You don't need money. You have my soul already.
Headache.
Man, that's a lot of keys.
This is...
I'll...
Alright. Let's have a look in the past.
That's...
So I assume this was closed as well.
The door here can only be locked with a key. However, there is only the master key. No spares exist. The scenario resembles the locked room mystery in the casino. We can disregard the possibility of a duplicate key. The master key was found in this room at the time of discovery.
This is also similar to the locked room mystery in the secret.
Yes.
But there is one difference. The key was found underneath the corpse.
Oh.
Under the corpse? But we can't move the corpse in the past, so we can't confirm if that's true.
Post-cognition isn't all-powerful, but it's a fact that the key was found under the corpse. I have a crime scene photo, taken back then, in my jacket pocket. No detail has slipped past my efforts.
Right.
I hope you were only fishing for the photo.
Huh? What?
Wait, not that one. I meant the other photo. This one's unrelated to the case.
I mean, it's a kitten.
Oh, this is it. You're right. The key's near the middle of his back. But can this photo be trusted? Could it be something the Peacekeepers fabricated?
The Peacekeepers acknowledged the incident occurred in a locked room. Besides, there's no need for fabrication.
I'm thinking right now how it happened.
It would be more convenient for them to have fewer mysteries to deal with.
That's true. Sorry for being doubtful.
No, that's expected of a detective. You're starting to figure out how to do your job.
Thank you.
Was that a compliment?
Backhanded compliment, but a compliment, yes.
That's really all it takes to please you?
Excuse you.
Also, I drew a sketch of the room's state on the back of that photo.
Oh!
Remember it well.
Yeah, okay. But why a sketch? How can it help solve the mystery? Also...
Oh...
What was with that cat photo anyway? That's...
Nobody cares. I know this sounds ridiculous because I haven't figured out yet how they have done it. But I think the victim closed himself into the room after they died. And no, that sounds ridiculous. Oh!
Oh!
Beats me.
Oh, that I have to do this again, just to get the points.
Well,
yeah, can't scan anything else here. Oh, this one. Okay. Let's do this again.
Yeah.
I see.
Okay. Oh, wait, I'm missing something here. It's yellow. I'm missing something here. What am I missing here? What? Oh, there's the... Ah, that was the one I was looking for.
There's only one doll nailed to the wall. Comparatively, there was a nearly obnoxious number of dolls nailed to the walls in the other crime scenes. Maybe there was no room to nail them to the walls because of all the bookshelves in the way? Wait, this doll has both eyes gouged out.
Creepy.
Did the culprit do this on purpose?
Some Death Stranding bullshit.
It's getting more and more disturbing.
But it's kinda creepy cute. I want to put one next to the top of a staircase so people can run into it at night.
Why would you want to do that?
Because she is a creepy ghost.
You know, this doll seems made of cheaper materials compared to the other ones.
Oh,
Hey, you're right. Like it's made of resin instead of porcelain. The texture looks cheap, but also more durable.
Too bad it doesn't have eyeballs.
The
But
eye holes are
why
connected
was
to
it
each other in the
removed?
head cavity. It's like that darkness is staring into me.
wow.
Huh? There's a mark on the edge of the eye holes near the nose.
Yeah.
Looks like a string rubbed against it. How did this mark get here?
Yeah. Interesting. And the doll got removed.
Looks like there's nothing left to check.
Okay, I have to admit, I have a conclusion about what happened here. But I'm still missing a few notches. So I assume that the culprit basically threw a string,
Now we've gathered enough
closed the
evidence.
door from the
Though
inside.
It appears complicated at first glance. The answer is simple.
Huh?
Yep.
Halara, did you already solve the locked room mystery?
What? You haven't?
There's no way to solve it with what we have.
No, there
How was
is.
the room locked?
It's unfit for one detective to ask another that question.
Oh,
For
come
the
on.
sake of your own pride, you must figure it out. Unless you'd like to hire me to do it for you. It won't come cheap.
Of course not.
I'll figure it out myself.
It's really all about the money with Halara.
The longer I'm with Halara, the deeper into debt I'll get. It's starting to scare me.
Oh yeah, you're a broken man when this is all done. Just
No.
saying.
Let us be swift. Next,
Wait!
Last crime scene. And we have to do this last crime scene next time, because we're done for now. I mean, it's coming together, right? Like we kind of know that all the rooms are not really closed mystery rooms, because we have like found already ways how the culprit could remove themselves from the crime scene, or could like close the door behind them. Especially in the last one, they used the string to basically, I assume, move it from the doll to the door, and then someone moved it from the door under the body, right? So yeah, it's pretty obvious how it happened, and I'm pretty much convinced it was the priest. Like the priest is fitting like all the criterias. I know there's still the nun who could basically have done it, but I kind of believe her that she broke her arm or whatever when she was playing around with the bass. And that the dude who has the information, I think he is just really an enthusiast. Like, he's a nerd. He just knows all those informations. But yeah, I'm looking forward to what we will unearth in the next episode, which is coming out in 2 days. And again, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to leave a like and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. We are releasing a new episode every 2 days, besides of the weekends, right? Like Saturday and Sunday. I also try always to record most of the stuff over the weekends for the rest of the week, so that always I have a buffer, right? And there are, of course, more playthroughs to come. Again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!